How's it? This is Mundo. I've never been able to play that lick until I use this chord. Just kidding. This is a Cordial Cable chord, and it will not make you play better, but it will make you sound better. Check it out. I am a cordial artist, and full disclosure, they did send me this cable. Did not ask me to make this video. All right, this is my first cordial cable. I've been using it for 2 years now. So road tested, field tested, and I can tell you it's awesome. It's still pliable, doesn't get tangled up. Wrapping cords, wrapping cables is the bane of my musical existence. I don't do it. And look at, I can do this one. It's got the Neutrik connectors, and this one has a right angle connector. You do have the option to have the silent plug on this. Mine don't have it. But other than me not cleaning it, you must ask yourself, how much more black can this be? It could probably be more black because I'm a guy and I don't clean. I mean, I've used this on every gig, every studio gig, every bar gig floors, stage gigs, concert gigs, gigs with the Hot Club of Las Vegas. It's fantastic. These cables have tone for days. If you don't believe me, investigate and look at the cables you have. You're going to find a few of them that sound better than the others, or a few of them that are more quieter than others. These cables are the best sounding cables I've ever played. So I've had one. I'm trying to get gig smart, right? It's time to get gig smart because gigs are coming back, right? So let me explain to you my preparation and why I needed 2 cables. But first, check it out. March 20th, Jennifer Batten's Guitar Cloud Symposium, guitarcloudsymposium.com. Check it out. The March 20th deep dive session. It's going to be so cool because the theme is how to get the good gigs, right? Which really means get gig smart. What I'm talking about today, get rig smart, tour smart, music biz smart. Think about it, at a certain level for us guitar players, everybody plays good, right? So what is it that this guitar player versus this guitar player, why is it that one gets the gig and the other doesn't? Right? These are the X factors. We work on our musicality, our practicing all the time, but we don't really work on these X factors. If you go to the March 20th session, I'm telling you, you're going to be blown away. Leading up to this, we're having Zoom meetings, and I'm like a fly on the wall learning a lot already. So, besides Jennifer Batten, Michael Jackson, Jeff Beck, she's got the mighty Pete Thorne, right? Chris Cornell, Don Henley, YouTube, Cat Dyson, Prince, Jason Feldman. He has JTail Productions, and he's there to tell you the music biz and how to negotiate. Do we ever work on how to negotiate? Do we ever think about, my band got the gig, how do we negotiate for a fair price? Cover bands, a lot of money in cover bands. How do you break into that world? So he's going to impart some of this valuable musical biz knowledge to us all. Yours truly, me, I will be doing a Q&A on theater gigs, pit gigs, large-scale production show gigs. And if you have any questions on that session, ask away. I'm ready. Let me just drop this here. So if I take 2 guitars, so I'm getting my guitars ready, I'm getting my gear ready. This was my main guitar in the Lerev show, which is no more. But on guitars like this, I use the right angle. And I've got a really nice low profile, right? And I use this on all gigs. This can go from metal to pop. If I'm doing metal gig, I've got my Solar once again. Input jack. I use the right angle on that. For a lot of gigs, I take a Strat. This is my Ponce Strat. It's a Sybil model. And it's got the original Fender input jack type. So I wanted 2 cables, and I wanted one for this Strat-like guitar that had 2 straight ends. All right, let me turn this down. All right, so check this out. This is the CXI 3 PP Sky. I think 3 is for 3 meters because this is 10 feet. It's got the nitric straight connectors. The sky is for this blue and white coloring. They call it textile. I don't know. I call it tweed. I think it's tweed. It is sexy. It's great. Straight white. I'll have to keep these clean. But man, in my guitar, this is going to look good on stage. It looks like it goes. Rock. I highly recommend these. I use them. Can't kill them. Tone for days. They're about $70. And honestly, for 2 years, I would have bought maybe 2 or 3 other chords. And adding those up would have been more than $70. If a chord has a crackle, anything's wrong with it, I throw it out or bring it in the studio and cut it up and make it into patch cables, because that's just one thing I don't want to think about on the gig. There you go. Check out Guitar Cloud Symposium, March 20th. How to get to good gigs. Check out Cordial Cable. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. The engagement lately has been fantastic. I have the new Working Guitarist channel. Please check that out. And until next time, it's Mundo. Aloha.